This video is about engineering the agent build. So don't feed the LLM your whole repo. Use the code native tools first. They are much more cheaper and they are much more accurate. Let's take an example where you should use tool first. This here on my screen, you could see that I'm looking for specific OpenAI calls, and or for that matter, if I'm searching for something specific, the usual instinct is to hand over the whole repo to the model. But that's not correct. The right move here is to use tools like ripgrep that would help you spend no tokens at no price and would be much more accurate. So you can easily compare the two paths, like thousands of tokens and a lot of money and long duration compared to narrowing down with ripgrep, where you could use less tokens and really accurate output. Another example is where you need to find out, let's say, dependencies. So usually it's part of the discovery step in most of the assignments that you do related to legacy modernization, all those kind of business cases. So if you use parse the whole file or whole repo using AST tools, you can easily get all the dependencies for that matter instead of handing over all the repo to LLM model and then wasting your tokens, wasting your time, and it might also hallucinate. So using these libraries are much more deterministic and really better, better and faster. So they don't bill you per token. It's always a better approach to use this kind of tools. For other languages, you might use tree sitter. For example, if you go by JavaScript, TypeScript, Go, etc. Another example during the discovery is dependencies plus complexity of the classes. So in this case, you may use some other Python libraries like pydeps, radon, or anything for that matter, just to save down on your tokens, and again to avoid the instinct of passing everything to the LLM and then letting it scan everything, which is really heavy in terms of cost, in terms of time, in terms of resources. So you should always have this instinct to use the tools first. That's the whole motive for this video.